everybody crazy?
Hey guys, it's Zeno.
Hi, it's Kelsey.
Hi, I'm Bradley.
Hello, I'm Yuri.
Crimson. And this is our 49th adventure in our Play Unity Pathfinder campaign,
49.5.
Star Searchers. Our previous campaign is a mystery, as we join a single solitary hero. His eyes blinded by the bright light, his head swirling and dizzy. Tries to stand and falls over, the world spinning around him. After a few moments, he's able to regain his feet and gain his bearings. Takes a few deep breaths of salty sea air. You do not recognize where you are. You do not remember whom you are. And you don't know why you're naked.
I'm naked?
Yes.
Oh.
You are surrounded by a couple of shoddy buildings at best. Some of which have boarded down windows. You seem to be in an alleyway, a very dark one, thankfully. And you don't see anybody around, nor do you really hear anybody.
So, quick question. Am I in human form, or am I...
You are human.
I'm human.
You are a
Alright,
male.
then.
You are a male human.
Or I'm half-elf, but yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Yeah, you are a male half-elf. You have blonde hair and 9 fingers.
Oh, that makes sense. I guess I don't have my bronze finger.
You do not. What bronze finger?
I don't know. What am I talking about? Why am I missing a finger? What is this?
Actually, roll a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. Alright, then let's see. My wisdom went down because I'm so I guess I'm human, so my wisdom is wow, -1.
You're half-elf.
Half elf. Yeah, I'm in
You corrected me just a second.
I'm in humanoid form.
Humanoid. I believe you have a wisdom of -1.
That's right. -1 wisdom.
We're gonna call you the Unknown.
The unknown.
You don't remember where you've been.
Alright then, well I looking around, do I see any sort of light or yeah. I'm in the dark alleyway, but I also see my eyes are also blinded by the light.
The light was coming through at the end of this alleyway. It seems some clouds have passed in front of it for now, letting your eyes to readjust.
I guess.
But you are about at the end of a dead end alleyway. There's a couple of yards behind you, but the exit/entrance is about 40 feet in front of you. I'd say 20. Say 20 feet.
Then I'm gonna head in that direction then.
You find your way to your feet, stumble around. It kind of takes a second to get used to the balance, and you brace your hand against the wall. There are a couple of trash cans and things around here.
I'm gonna
Probably
pick one
piles
up.
of trash.
I'm gonna pick up is there like a trash can lid or no?
I'll say you find like a tarp with a ratty tarp.
Okay, I see if I remember how to tie things, and I try to tie it around my waist or something, just kind of to.
Roll a dexterity check.
All right then.
Actually, you surprisingly find out that your hands are very deft as you kind of flourish around you and tie it. You kind of went on autopilot for a second, You're able to make this kind of makeshift brown toga.
Yes, soon I'll be a caveman. Anyway, I continue walking down this alleyway.
As you come out, you are at a barren street. I'm trying to think. You're at a barren street, yeah. All of the buildings here look abandoned, almost like a... Roll a perception check.
Alright, then I can do that. Just checking if that perception is correct. 10, yeah.
Nice,
There we
nice.
go.
You notice that a lot of the buildings made out of wood here, the bottom yard or so of it seems more rotted or different colored, as if this place had been flooded before, and it's stained the wood. For some reason, you're able to pick up on these kind of details with particular ease. And you also notice somebody digging through the trash. Couple, over to your northwest, I'll say.
I slowly head in that general direction, but very carefully, kind of stealthily, to make sure that I don't arouse them or in case they want to attack me or anything like that.
Go ahead and roll a stealth check then. So are you being sneaky, or are you letting your presence known?
I'm being sneaky. I don't want to I want to see who or what they are first before I let my presence known, and I want to get closer to them before I see them better, I guess.
Alrighty. So go ahead and give me that stealth roll.
No, I'm trying to. Here it is. It's the very last skill on the whole thing.
You find yourself to be particularly stealthy. It comes quite naturally to you, in fact. As you take a few steps, you feel leather underneath your feet. It says just a moment ago your feet were bare, but you seem to be wearing a pair of boots. It's got a lot of empty pockets on it. But the boots seem to aid in you being quiet, and you notice this person is pretty raggedly dressed. They do have a dagger on them. It seems kind of rusted and serrated. He smells terrible, even from here. You can catch it downwind. And he seems to be muttering something to himself.
Okay, let's see. What would Isaac do? Can I try to stealthily pickpocket the dagger?
Yes, you may. So go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Alright then. Here I go. Pretty good roll so far.
You are doing magnificently. But I do have to roll an opposing check really quick. 20 plus his would be that. Wow. You rolled great. You beat him by almost 10. He rolled I'll tell you up front, he rolled an 18.
Alright then.
But you were able to grab the dagger off of his waist and arm yourself with it. And he turns around. You see this he's got a really missing tooth kind of grin. One of his eyes is white. He looks, "Who are you? Give that back!" And he reaches for the dagger.
I say, calm down. I wasn't sure who you are, and I'm not sure But he is. I needed help, but I didn't want to get attacked.
He's going to try to punch you.
I'm gonna try to dodge.
Okay. So let me show the audience really quick what we're dealing with. Why don't I? Oh, because it's not in my character sheet. Because I'm a player right now. Sorry. Good enough? Is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. So we're dealing with this guy right here. Audience.
Oh, I don't get to see it?
No, you don't.
Oh.
You'll be able to see it on the video, though.
Okay.
I'll also bring up Isaac's picture. That way you kind of get a back and forth. Because I don't really have a map right now. I mean, I did, but we... Anyway. Never mind! Alright, so he's going to go to punch you, but yeah, I'll take initiative from both of you.
Alright then. Initiative. Oh, I think my luck ran out.
Oh, at least you failed on that roll. So we've got Isaac with a 7, and this other person with a higher than 7.
Obviously.
Actually, we don't need turn order. It's 2 people. What am I doing? Alright, so...
Isaac, that guy. Isaac, that guy.
I'm going to change his name to...
This guy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a name. So, he's going to try to... Sorry. He's going to try to punch you. To get his dagger back. Oh my gosh.
It was a crit, wasn't it?
Yeah. Crit fail. He goes to punch you, you slip out of the way and trip him onto the ground.
Great.
He's flat-footed.
I want to show him that I mean no harm, and so I toss the dagger to the side. I'm assuming it's my turn, right?
Yes, it's your turn.
I toss the dagger to the side, and I give him my hand so he could, like, get up. Like, kind of like showing, like, do you want a hand?
Okay, roll a diplomacy check with a +5.
Ooh, okay. So, I gotta check my diplomacy then. Let's see. +8, +5. Okay, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 9, 8, 11. No, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, 13. There you
go. You know what? He turns around, he turns around quickly, his arms up, like, defensively, and then he sees you're offering your hand, and tentatively he takes it. You're familiar.
Do I...
Yes, you.
Do
I remember you. Isaac. Isaac the Star Searcher. You do recognize the name. In fact, it sparks something in you, and you remember that, yes, your name is Isaac. Isaac the Star Searcher was your title. And your traveler's outfit comes, like, materializes under your toga.
Alright
then. It's a full outfit. It's what you usually used to wear. No armor, but there is something in your pocket.
I reach into my pocket while saying, Isaac the Star Searcher. And I reach into my pocket to see what I have.
It is a smooth bronze disc. And it seems that it can open like a pocket watch. and inside is a compass with no headings.
Quick question: does this old man or gross humanoid figure have an eye? Like he can only see out of one eye because the other eye is not particularly well.
Yeah, one eye is completely glossed. It looks almost like a marble or glass. It's probably not a glass eye because those are much higher technology.
Gotcha. I know who he is already. Okay.
Well, if you do, you can try saying his name.
Are you Fenster? Or...
No one ever forgets good old Fenster. It's good to see you again, Isaac. Or should I say, Blue Dwarf?
He called me what? Blue Dwarfy?
He called you Blue Dwarfy. Come back to my place.
Thank you.
I'll set you up there.
Thank you. I don't seem to remember much. When you said that name, it sparked memories, but I only remember my name. That's pretty much it.
Well, Fenster can't tell you all he knows. That's for Isaac to remember. His house isn't far, but he undoes a trap before opening the door. He leads you inside, and yeah, this is his house. He invites you in. None of the Blue Dwarfs ever remember much. What happened? What is the last thing you remember?
Not much. I woke up in a dark alleyway with the smelling of sea salt, and I was naked. And that...
You are not now. None of the Blue Dwarfies have ever done that before. He gets busy working on something in the cauldron.
When, if you don't mind me asking, when did we meet, Fenster?
We met a week ago. You were looking for a person. You remember who?
I believe it was a woman.
Yes. Or no?
Somebody... Can I say it?
Yes, you can.
Okay. Somebody that I feel like I know better. I believe her name was Natalia, maybe?
Yes. Natalia Van Kaskerkin. You see, he stops for a moment and looks up as if pondering something. Yes, that would work fine.
What would work fine?
Here. He takes not so much a bowl as much as a large yeah, it's a bowl. It's cracked pottery. And he dips his hand in the bowl into this kind of stew that's in the cauldron. And he hands it to you. It is foul-smelling stuff. It's got some bubbles popping out of it. A very, very thick, brown, viscous liquid. And he goes, "Drink this, you'll feel much better. I'll be back. Don't move."
Okay. Isaac looks at it, but eventually just kind of goes bottoms up and drinks it. And
Okay.
Gag reflex, I guess, but...
Yeah, roll a fortitude save. Fenster leaves for now.
Alright then, a fortitude save. Ooh, and that's a nice fortitude. Oh wait, was that from my human or my animal? That was from my human. I mean, humanoid. Cool.
Just double checking something here. You are able to gag some of it down. It does make your head spin and makes you want to retch a little bit. You almost drop the bowl, in fact. But how do you have an 8 in fortitude?
I don't know. I looked at it and I'm like, wait, what? But I guess I do?
In human, you have 2.
For some reason it says a total of... Oh, that was reflex. I'm sorry.
Yes!
Reflex
Roll
makes a
it
lot
again.
more sense.
Yeah, roll it again. I'm like, what?
It makes a lot more sense to have an 8 in reflex and a 2 in fortitude.
Okay, you do get a little sick. Ooh. Actually, oh yeah, it's 11. So roll 1d4 for me.
1d4. I hope that doesn't have a modifier on it. Nope, it doesn't. Cool.
Nope. 1, 2, 3. You get a stomach ache. And you feel a little weak. You lose a strength damage. You lose a strength. Oh wait, here. Let me roll it. Frick. I don't want to, but I will. Oh, that's what I was afraid of. You lose 6 strength.
Really? Oh.
Yeah, really.
Temporary, right?
Temporary. You can roll a heal check to find out what you're sick with.
Sure, I'll roll a heal check. Which is a total of 0. So it's 1d20, awesome. And come on, 20. No, it's definitely not.
You're showing symptoms of the red ache, but you don't know, like, why. I mean, you know it's from the stew, like, pretty obviously, but you don't know why. How long is this gonna last like this? Your stomach hurts so badly.
I'm gonna die.
Yeah, bleh. You hit your, you put your hand on the wall to steady yourself, and you hear a metal ting against the wall. And as you look at your hand, you have 4 fingers and 1 bronze finger.
Huh. I remember this, kinda.
So, Spencer's gone for a little while. What do you do in the meantime?
I imagine... Well, first of all, I'm assuming this is clean... Wait, I'm assuming this is clean water, right?
You can roll a perception.
Alright then. Perception.
Well, you go outside, look at the water.
Yeah. Well, my perception was horrible.
You, dip your hand in it. It seems clear enough. You taste it. Yeah, it seems alright.
And I drink a little bit to try to make me feel a little bit better from that stew.
The water is not fresh. But it's not like stagnant or it's slightly salty. But you at least wash the taste of stew out of your mouth.
Alright then. I guess I'll go try to remember stuff. I reach into my pocket again, I take out that compass-like thing.
Okay. It's got a red arrow and a white arrow, as most compass. I don't know why there's like this black bar on the right side of this map. Anyway. There we go. Take a look at it. As you steady it in your hand, the arrow moves. And it seems to be pointing in one direction.
Do I know if that direction is north or not?
You do not. There's no markings on this compass.
Gotcha. Do I know which direction is north?
You can roll a survival check and check your surroundings outside to try to discern which way is north.
Awesome, then I'll do that. I'll go outside and I'll do that. And I'm rolling a lot of things that required wisdom, which is a -1.
Yeah. Oh, you went really far outside. You go to look for moss on trees, and there's no trees around here. You heard that you could try like running water over a smooth object and see which way it runs. So you put some water on this barrel over here on the left side, and it just kind of pulls out and goes to the. But the barrel is also tilted. It just moves off to that side. And after a few other experiments, you can't really tell which way is north.
Okay then, well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for when Felix comes back, but I do remember that this, I hope I do remember that this item is special, some kind.
You do remember it's special. In fact, some magic words appear in your head. That they're magic words. I don't actually know the incantation itself.
I don't know what these words are. I don't even remember that, but I know that they'd give me light, I believe, for an hour. That was the thing Wayfinders did, right?
I believe so. You end up mouthing the words, like whispering them to yourself, and yes, it does suddenly start to shine brightly. And as it does, in gold lettering around the inside of the compass where the arrow is, headings start to appear: north, south, east, and west. But the arrow does not seem to be pointing north. And as you line it up to point north, another arrow appears. This arrow is bright red, and it points slightly more off to the northeast.
I want to follow, but Fencer told me to stay here.
You close the Wayfinder and see the insignia of the Pathfinder Society on the top of it, and on the bottom is a smooth surface, undecorated.
Alrighty then. My guess is that I remember that it's a Pathfinder Society, because
Yes.
And I guess I should just wait for Fencer to ask him about the Pathfinder Society and maybe follow to see where this compass leads me. Because I got a feeling it's not pointing me towards north, but more to a specific direction. To a specific place.
Alright, so you wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and Fenster comes back. You hear some humming as he returns.
Hello there. Back?
Yes. Have you remembered anything else?
I remember this symbol on this compass-like object was from a Pathfinder insignia. I think that's a group?
Yes. It is a group of adventurers. You are one. You were when you visited me the first time.
Alrighty then. I also believe that this compass is pointing me to somewhere. Not to north, but to somewhere I have to go. I just wanted to wait for you before I left to look for it.
That That's probably not important. You should wait here.
Why is that?
It's dangerous.
Can I roll a sense motive?
Yes.
If I have that as a, I hope I have that. No, I do not. Okay, so I have to manually roll one. Sense motive. Oh god, my sense motive went down because it's wisdom. Oh my god.
Isaac's not the wisest. I think I've hit every skill that's wisdom, and it's by pure chance.
That was supposed to be a
Let's see.
-5.
Oh.
No, that was a +5. Never mind, it's a +5. What am I doing? Minus?
The only one I haven't hit is profession. He's hiding something from you.
I threw the dagger away. I'm pretty sure they don't have the dagger. And I'm pretty sure none of my weapons came back.
Actually, as he's come back, you see he has it on his hip.
On his hip. Alright then. There's some. Then I guess I gotta do this more of the diplomacy kind of way. Is there something you're not telling me, Fenster? I ask nicely, kind of.
So yeah, roll a diplomacy check.
Is my diplomacy and buff still the same? Just making sure. Bluff and diplomacy, where is it? Yeah, there are. Oh, really?
He takes out his dagger, and he points it at you, advancing. You're staying here, Isaac.
Can I try to disarm him? Would that be a CMB or something?
Yes, but you'll have to roll initiative.
What? Okay, cool. Well,
I can change his name back.
Finally, this fight that you wanted to happen is happening. The fight...
For the second time.
That fight you wanted to completely... that you wanted us to do, and we managed to skip.
I'll say that his stats were convenient. Alright, let me change that. Alrighty. Ooh. So, he sees you not backing off, and it's no bluff. He tries to stab you, and you're armorless.
Oh no, oh god.
You try to move out of the way, but where leather armor would normally be protecting your shoulder, he cuts you for 5 damage.
Alright, I don't have my health, so...
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I gotta change you from the unknown. You are no longer the unknown, and your stats for your token are saved.
Yay!
Except that's like that.
So, -5. There we go.
And it's your turn.
So I'll try to disarm him. See if I can do that. So
That is a CMB.
my CMB is +7 if I use my...
And also, because you don't have the improved disarm feat, will provoke an attack of opportunity.
Alrighty.
Alright, so he's going to take another strike at you.
I'll take it, I guess.
Thankfully, your hand moves deftly out of the way, and you are able to knock the dagger to the side. The dagger is now between you two, and you still have a move action.
The dagger is between us two, like on the wall or something, or?
No, like you knocked it to the ground. It's on the floor.
It's on the floor? Can I use that move action to kick it away or something, or is that a standard?
You can, you can kick it away.
I'll kick the dagger away then.
Okay, so it's gone over in this direction.
Alright.
Alright, so Fenster is going to punch you. Oops, sorry, fists. He hits you in the gut for 4 damage. and then goes to jump for the dagger.
Okay.
Or no. Yeah, he goes for the dagger.
Alright.
He goes for the dagger. That's what his mind would be on.
I use this opportunity to run out of there.
Hold on one sec. First of all, the door's closed.
We'll open the door. Run.
Second of all, roll a will save.
A will save. Alright then. My will is 0. Come on, a natural 20. It's a okay, 13.
You don't have a will. It seems this unprovoked attack has started to make you angry. I'm going to say that you don't want to leave. You want him rid of. Like, you're focusing on fight more than flight.
Oh, the reason I wanted to run away was because I have -6 damage, but it was strength, but okay.
You only have -3 damage to your strength.
Oh, -3? Really? I thought it was -6.
You got -6, which is only a -3 of your modifier.
Well, yeah, but I have a -1 modifier now.
Right. But I mean, like, it only minuses your damage by 3. Doesn't minus your damage by 6.
Oh, yeah, okay. Anyway. Well, since we're focusing on fight, I guess I charge him, trying to stop him from picking up that dagger if he's halfway through picking up the dagger, I guess, or something. I can charge him from here, right?
Okay. Oh my goodness. That's weird.
Yeah, I can charge him from here.
Yeah, you can charge. You can charge.
Yeah, ooh, that's nothing. I don't think I have any weapons, so I guess it's a punch.
Mm-hmm.
1d20 plus my dexterity, because I have the...
You don't have the improved unarmed feat, so it's not really... You're not really...
Oh, it's not combat finesse, so what? It's 1d20 plus what again?
Well...
What is it?
As you jump him, you feel your blood boil and your clothes tear off as you jump towards him, your entire visage changing.
Alrighty, so I guess 1d20 plus claws.
Yep, claws. I'm moving that out of the way. Thank you.
I remember it's 1d20 plus 1 since I have my base attack.
They're all token actions.
Oh, there are no flame, dagger.
Oh, yeah. It would be slash dagger, but the damage would be... Do you have damage for your claws? I'll say it's the same as the dagger. So you just roll slash dagger.
Cool. I haven't added the minus thing to my strength yet. Oops. So...
you don't have a minus to your strength.
Oh. Yes, hybrid form.
And you claw him for 4 damage, successfully landing a swipe against his back. He grabs a knife and reels, spinning around and slashing at you. He gets a good cut against you with the rusty knife all the way across your chest, but you hardly even feel it.
Right then.
You see the dagger cut you, but you don't bleed. The wound, even as your turn begins, starts to close up. He tries to inch away.
And I,
What are you?
I take a step back and then I charge him.
Nice. Oh, that's such a Kantu move. I love it.
Well, I'm angry!
Alright. Actually, I'm gonna do a roll for you. As you jump through the air, you reel your hand back and something materializes. Your flame caller dives into him and ignites, dealing 2 fire damage and 5 regular damage.
Okay.
You howl ferociously.
I howl Berserker.
You rolled a 19. That's threat's a critical. So why don't you roll flame color for me again?
Alright then. No, not a...
Oh, and in the macro, change yells to howls.
Howls. Okay, cool. I'll do that now.
All right, you don't manage to get the crit, but you get the hit off. He tries to parry the sword and slash at you again. Oops. No, Fencer. He's actually going to jump back and throw the dagger at you.
Yes, throw your only weapon at me.
He frantically throws the knife, aiming for your bare chest. Masterwork armor blocking the shot.
I'm just having, like, things appear on my body, and it's scary. I would be scared.
Yep. Yep.
And then I back once again and go in for him one more time.
So we're gonna nickname you Rengar.
I mean, I do kind of look like Rengar with that.
You slash at him again, piercing straight through his cloth-covered body. The sword is buried deep, and there is a pained look in his eye, scared, frightened. If you say the word, he will die.
Do I have control of Murefox at this moment, or is it just...
Yes.
Then I'm gonna say my half-elf self, as much as he is chaotically neutral, he will not kill Fencer. He helped him, so... And he says, now tell me, what were you hiding from me? In a kind of...
Well, first you're gonna take the sword out.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the sword out, and then I'm gonna ask...
He's going to slump to the floor, and you're towering over him. And... What did you want to say?
What are you hiding from me? But I kind of like gargled that a bit because I'm like, where are you going?
Yeah, it comes out as more ferocious snarls.
Oh.
And the door slams open. Fenster, what have you done? What? What's going on? As you turn towards her, your ferocious visage fades, and the DM goes to get your other token from elsewhere on the map. Ooh, what? Did I really just do that? I really just did that.
You deleted my other token and you pasted that one, didn't you?
Well, no, I put them both on top of each other on the GM layer and then moved to token layer, but I moved the wrong one because the werewolf was on top. You are fully equipped. And a health elf. There is a stunned Natalia standing by the door, and an injured, bleeding Fenster on the floor behind you. Flame color is covered in blood.
I guess I'm fully aware of what I did.
It's coming back to you. You remember, it's more like you were watching a movie.
Alright, then. That's scary. That's a scary thought. Watching yourself kill somebody, but you have no control. Okay.
Yes.
That's a scary thought. Isaac is kind of like scared and not sure what just happened, and kind of like runs over to Natalia, like not sure what happened, like what is going on?
She puts her hands up and takes a step back. She's like, Isaac, put the sword down. You realize it's still out in
Oh, I put the sword down.
Do you just like gingerly put it
Like
down?
I like raised one hand above me and the other hand that's holding the sword, like I put it down and like I raised the other one and I'm like, I don't mean harm to anybody. I was scared and I'm not sure what was happening. He attacked me.
You hear just heavy breathing in the background. And you hear she seems absolutely stunned and speechless. She's like, "Oh, tell me who you are."
I remember that I'm Isaac the Star Searcher, even though it was play color. I guess I haven't remembered that part. I'm Isaac the Star Searcher. I was taken here because I couldn't remember anything, and then I slowly started remembering that I was part of a Pathfinder group, and he gave me something to drink that made me sick, and I wanted to go find this place, and then he wouldn't let me leave and attacked me. And I remember you! We were looking for you a while ago, and you were very important for some reason.
Oh, your memory's
Oh,
clear now.
I remember you. You stabbed me, but then we started liking each other, and I went and killed that woman, Elijah, or no, that wasn't her name. Some woman that you didn't want alive. And I remember Nave, and
She takes a step forward, and she takes your hand in hers, and then like pats the top of it with her other hand. It's gonna be okay now. It's gonna be alright, Isaac. And that's where we'll end today's session.
I just watched myself almost kill the man, and I couldn't control it.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Player for playing.
Yep.
And we'll see you next time. As the screen fades out, you hear a voice behind you say, "Are you insulting my cooking?"